about the shooting woes?
He said the same thing in the locker room. I have no idea. We shoot every day in practice. We shoot. They come in extra, shoot in the morning, or after practice they get their shooting in. I don't know if it's nerves. I don't know if they're rushing it. They're open shots. There's some that are contested, but for the most part they're open. Maybe sometimes they're coming way too early in the offense, but I mean I can't tell you. We're 19 for 60, 31%. I mean, we take 60 shots. We took more shots than they do. We're 8 for 22 from the three. We were dead last in the Mountain West. That'll boost it up a little bit. 6 for 8 from the free throw line. We have 35 rebounds, but it's the ball game. That's the ball game. And Sarah goes 1 for 11. And two of our better shooters. I mean, T's 5 for 11. 0 for 2. There's a lot of 0 for 0 for 1. Diva's 2 for 8. I tell you what, Bryce was trying to will us back. Bryce did a great job, and she was trying to do everything she can. That was one of her best games. 13 points, 3 assists, 1 turnover. But I wish I had the answer. I mean, I knew they'd get points in the paint. They got 42 to our 14. 17 points off turnovers. We got the 18 second chance points. We got the 18 bench points there, 14. I mean, there's some positives. We started off well. But we just, I thought this team was ready to play Texas, and I really did. And I thought we prepared. I mean, I know the staff prepared them like crazy to beat Texas. And they're an awful good team. They're a really good team. But, we still have some youth in there that when the slide goes, it goes. And that's what happened today, and I had nobody to pick up the team.
What's it like for you as a coach who was successful at when you were at her age?
Yeah.
Knocking down shots, and you're on the sideline and can't do it.
It's hard. I mean, it's hard to watch. I wasn't one of these marquee players by any means, but golly, I mean, it didn't happen. And, I did everything I could to get in the gym. I did everything I could mentally to watch me make shots. Mental movies were a big part of my preparation and my game. And, I try to instill that on these guys. I learned that from Coach Flanagan. And, I always had all the confidence in the world. I always thought the next shot was going in or the next shot. I never really worried about what was going to happen. And that's why I just don't understand. I don't understand. And, again, I wasn't an All-American. I wasn't, All-Conference or anything like that. But I did enough, to help my team out. And I just, like I said, the things that are plaguing us are fixable. They really are. Knock down shots. We knock them down every day in practice. We knock down shots every day and, everything we do. So, we're hoping that it can happen, and it can happen soon.
What's the staff say?
I haven't got an official word, but it doesn't look good. We'll know more about it tomorrow, but no, it looks like it's an Achilles. So I'm not too optimistic she's going to be back this year, but we'll know more tomorrow.
If she is done for the year, how tough is that losing a person?
Well, Ebony's potentially the 6th man of the year. I thought she could have been. She gave us a lot off the bench. And, it's going to be difficult because we won't have her on Saturday. We won't have Khadijah on Saturday to go home to a funeral. And we have a team that was picked 3rd in the Pac-12. So, it doesn't get any easier. But you know what? I don't care. I really don't. If it was easy, everybody would do it. I don't care. And I know our kids want another challenge. I'm not, by any means, are they not giving up at all. And they're not going to. But, some of them got to get tougher. And leaders got to lead, and the rest of the group's got to follow, and we got to go from there. But, we didn't have our best, and it wasn't good enough tonight. Then when you don't have your best and you play Texas, that's just tough.
Anything else, Coach? Just the foul trouble. It's at one point you guys were basically having to run your freshman class out there.
You know, and that's fine. I mean, that's our future too. You know, but, you know, I mean, it wasn't even ticky-tack fouls. It wasn't even putting your hands on. Some of them were. There was offensive fouls. Khadijah has 4 turnovers on 4 offensive fouls. You know, I mean, Ebony, 4 turnovers on 4 offensive fouls, or 3 of them. I mean, you know, that's 8 turnovers. I mean, we had 9 at half, you know, 17, which is low on it. But, you know, our assists are 12. 12 assists, 17 turnovers. Our assist to turnover ratio has to be positive, and we're dead last in the Mountain West in that too. And we're not doing a good job of finding each other. We're not doing a good job of playing with each other on offense. You know, defensively, I mean, again, you know, our synergy was in the 50s, and they scored 67 points. And, you know, and then we can't man. I mean, if our synergy is going to be 55 or 59, then we better score 60. And we can't muster more than 52 points. So, got to get better. Got to get better.